Okay guys, so I found a super funny, super interesting combo with Mordekaiser. This whole deck is based around basically getting a bunch of shitters on the board to keep yourself alive until turn 7, turn 8. And you want to get Mordekaiser, and here's the twist. Mirai Great Mother. Okay, as soon as you get Mirai Great Mother, you want to drop at least one or two on the field right before Mordekaiser comes down. He's gonna kill your Great Mothers, double them up, and then all the rest of all your spells in this deck is just based around killing your Mirai Great Mother. All right. So as soon as you get more down, as soon as you get a couple Mirai Great Mothers down, you're just spamming and saving all your spell mana to just kill your Great Mother over and over again, res her over and over again, and just create a bunch of unstoppable nonsense in your deck that just, starts snowballing out of control. So this is the only game where I can actually get the combo off and I actually drew cards that saved me or actually did something, right? Because the problem with this deck is, like the game right before this game, I got the combo off, and for whatever reason, I drew like 3 different Husk cards, right? The 6-mana one that stuns, the other 6-mana one that buffs all your husks, right? So those were my first 2 cards that I drew that I created in my deck, and that doesn't actually win you the game, right? The game before this, I drew a bunch of non-interactive cards, like hand buff cards and weird cards like that. But this game, I get the combo off and I generate a bunch of cool stuff, a bunch of interaction, a bunch of vengeance. You're gonna see all the crazy nonsense. I even draw the new card that does that summons the elusive, that denies something, and also bounces something. So super crazy high rolls, super funny deck. Enjoy this deck, guys. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Give me any kind of tips or advice that you like about the video. For instance, the audio was bad, the audio was good here, the audio was bad there. I think you should have edited this out, edit this in, blah blah blah. Just give me some tips, guys. Give me some pointers. I definitely want to make some content, since in the next couple weeks I actually have some time to actually do it and play video games. So So we get a stun on the Great Mother. We don't care. Our Great Mother, we don't really care about what happens to her. We just want her to stay alive until we get Mord. We don't have Mord yet, but we do have a Soul Cleave, or not a Soul Cleave. What is it called? The one that kills it and generates more. So worst case scenario, we are going to use that if we can't draw the Mord. But luckily, this deck has a lot of draw. All right, so it has 3 copies of Spirit Leech, 3 copies of Glimpse Beyond. So hopefully we can draw something. Hopefully we do find Mords at some point. Another kind of annoying thing that you have to be aware of this deck, you kind of want to draw Mord before you start spamming your Mirai Great Mothers, because after you get the combo off, the random stuff that they generate is going to start filling your deck really, really fast, to a point where you have 50, 60 cards in your deck, right? The game's already half over, it's turn 10, and there's 60 cards in your deck. At that point, unless you're holding all the draw that you have in your hand already, if the game gets to that point, you pretty much are never going to see any other card except the random stuff that you generate. So hopefully that stuff is good and it wins you the game outright, because you're not going to see any other card that you actually put in the deck. So just be aware of that and just plan for it. So how many times have we summoned Great Mother this time? We've got at least 9 Great Mothers to go on the board right now, right? So at this point, Mordekaiser is just kind of a win more card. He would be nice because he does create how can I say this? He creates a eventual win con, right? Just because he starts draining because of everything that dies, right? So that adds up. So Mordekaiser is a win con that you do eventually kind of need, depending if your Mirai Great Mothers doesn't generate a win con for you. So this is a super fun deck, really inconsistent, obviously. I mean, if you guys have been listening, right, the whole entire concept of this deck is very, like, ridiculous and, like, random, right? Oof, look at this card. Sugary Snare, 3 mana Sugary Snare. Hopefully we draw, like, Mordekaiser off this, right, but we have no control over it. This is not only, like, a random, like, high-rolly, you know, RNG deck, but the cards that you usually get from the random RNG is random RNG in itself. So it's like random RNG on top of random RNG. So it's pretty much like impossible to like plan ahead. You just kind of have to roll with the randomness that you get, which, you know, I think is really fun. I mean, you guys just pay attention to this game and you'll see, like, you know, the nonsense that happens. And you'll see basically a little later how I have just like a full hand of like a whole entire hand of win conditions that are like all 3 mana. So this deck does get kind of ridiculous. It gets kind of, you know, insane. By the way, Neela is here just to soak up removal, because best case scenario, right? A lot of decks have like 3 damage removal or more than that, right? And you really can't afford to lose your Great Mothers before like copying them over and over and getting the effect off. So a lot of times I'm sacrificing and I'm trading Neela, or I'm dropping Neela either really early for like maybe a couple extra draw, or I'm dropping Neela if I'm ever worried that they're going to target Great Mother and kill my Great Mother, because I'd rather have them spend mana and kill my champion that's 2 mana rather than my actual win condition that generates me win conditions for 4 mana, right? So, and usually they take the bait, right? Neela is kind of scary, and she does kind of like impose her own win condition, because she does, you know, damage on everything. She does direct damage, and if you set her up correctly, right, she can actually win you the game and give you draw. So Neela is a great champion to like soak up removal, but that's all she is, guys. Don't ever like put importance on Neela over like literally any other card in your hand or in the deck, honestly. Like even a Mirai, like the other Mirai that generates like a shitter for you, like, honestly, I would even trade a Neela for that, just because it gives me more time, right? So that's another, like, crux of the deck, is that it is based around, like, basically spending a shit ton of time not dying and, like, just waiting to draw your nonsense, right? So if you're not in a position to, like, burn a lot of their time, you tend to lose with this deck, so just be aware of that. Like, for instance, there's like, right, they've got the majority of my board locked down, and basically I'm just trying really hard just not to die this turn, right? Hopefully I draw something that just outright wins me the game, but at the moment I have nothing like that, right? I have 3 damage to everything. I have a random Judgment, which might come in handy, maybe, who knows, right? Random bullshit. Alright, so there goes my whole board. Luckily, I don't have to spend any mana to get rid of all those stuns, so that's great. They have 2 ACOS units on the board. I'm going to throw away this Wings of the 3 damage, just so I can get a little bit of heal. And I'm honestly thinking to just, I just need draw, right? I'm going to play the little summon the 3 mana, summon the 2/1/1s, and try to get some draw. Because unless I can draw something, like, crazy that my Mirai Great Mother generated, I'm pretty much not getting out of this one. So here I am fishing for something useful. It's going to be random, obviously. Okay, interesting. So we have a Destiny's Call. That's going to be okay with Neela, and that could also play off of the, what's it called? The Judgment. Ooh, we have 4 damage. Cool. 4 damage, summon a couple shitters. So I'm actually going to do this one first because I need to, like, almost guarantee the glimpse today, like right now. Yeah, so we'll do the Shifting Sands first on this guy to just generate a target for glimpse. Hopefully the glimpse goes through, right? And hopefully... Okay, that's a lot of mana that doesn't win him the game, so that's really good for me. We're gonna get the draw right now, just because he has a lot of slow spells. Wait, is that our second Sugary Snare? That's our second one, right? That's kind of crazy. Sadly, though, we obviously didn't build our deck around Sugary Snare, so it's gonna give us something random, but... So now I'm debating, do I want the really strong Neela that's gonna get stunned anyways, or do I want just more shitters? I think we're gonna go for the more shitters, because we already know we're gonna get stunned, so we just need something to keep us alive. Ooh, alright, so that's kind of cute that we get another Great Mothers. I was kind of hoping for like a Mord or something, but it's okay. At this point, we've put so many Great Mother stuff in our deck that I doubt we're ever going to see Mord. So it's been turn 10 for a while now, and this game is nowhere close to being done, which I like, guys. The longer the game is, the better for me. So again, the Destiny's Call with the Neela, very interesting. So at the moment, we're just taking it. We're still not gonna lose, so we'll just wait it out, I think. We can't do Ice Quake because we just lose everything and we gain nothing from that. So at the moment we don't lose, so we're just gonna pass. So we're at 2 health. Feeling good, feeling great. 2 health is perfectly fine. So at this point, we are gonna upgrade the Neela. We're gonna pass. So we're gonna start spamming our stuff. Ooh. Kill all units. That's a pretty good card to top deck. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, so they save it with a spell shield, but I mean... Actually, that's super annoying. They probably have another one, though, honestly. Even if we got rid of Morgana, they'd probably just drop another one, so... I mean, he doesn't even have to block this, which is super annoying, but... At least our Neela will at least, like, represent potential damage, so that's nice, I guess. Okay, obviously we're gonna swing. Oof, okay. So here's where the I'm forced, obviously, to just dump the Judgment. That's a horrible use of the Judgment, but alright, so hopefully, I mean, I lose instantaneously if he draws 1 unit, right? Anything. If he draws anything, I just lose. Yikes. Okay. Really awkward. Well, I mean, I don't have a choice. I have to get units on the board, so... Super, super awkward. Okay, so, I mean, as long as he doesn't have units, I mean, I guess we're just passing. Super awkward, but... Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, we're gonna play that eventually anyways, so just do it now, I guess. No reason to waste the Divine Judgment. Super funny. We drew the Sinner's Vice, the one that he just used, and we just generated a free copy. It doesn't actually help us in any way. I feel like I get this a lot from Great Mother. The last game, I think I drew 2 of these, which is why we lost. Super weird coincidence that we both had the same card. Mine's generated and his actually works with the deck. Battle Fury's actually hilarious. I'm almost certainly gonna play that right now. Okay. Okay, again, right? So we're just super unbelievably lucky that he's not drawing any other unit. If he goes like 2 units wide than me, like, we just lose. So the fact that that sucks. So we're gonna actually kill our unit for actually a super good reason, is because we need kill targets. Even though this one can't block or do anything for us, we just simply need targets. Oh my god, you're joking. Okay, I guess Mirai is bugged and will always just give you useless cards, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so he's fishing for a unit. He doesn't draw it. I'm so unlucky and lucky at the same time. This is the weirdest game ever. Yikes. Okay, so he's got a bunch of cheap celestial cards now. That's not good for me. So we're just going to throw that on immediately just so we have an extra body. Because we need every body that we can get, even the ones that can't even block for us, just as like a target for our removal or our draw or something. So luck, I mean guys, I don't know what to say. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but holy shit, we are so lucky that we're still in the game. Kind of unlucky draws, right? The last 2 Mirai cards we drew were literally useless. The last 3 of them, actually. Okay, that one's looking a little nicer. Perfect pass for me. So I guess I guess we just killed every unit he has in his deck. I don't know what the hell is going on. I guess he's giving up. Is he giving up? Oh my god, we drew Mord. Are you joking? How is that even possible? So at this point, we're just going to swing. If we just need to swing with Mord at this point, right? Just for the lifesteal. Mord himself is not going to get us the win. But the lifesteal will keep us in the game long enough to maybe draw something that wins us the game. Okay, how expensive is that? Okay, 4 mana stun. I mean, we were playing it and just swinging, clearly. That's our only choice. Yikes. That really hurts. We don't have... That really hurts, especially that's an obliterate. I mean, I guess it's worth it. We get a draw off of this, so we're just gonna... We get heals off this too, right? Yeah, we get +2. Okay, so we're just gonna kill our own units and then resummon them, just so we get an extra draw and get a couple heals. And there we go. That is the card that might actually save us, right? So we're slowly turning this around. Empyrean Dance, right? So this card could pull, you know, save us from a lot of shit. So we do have to hold on to this unless it's like absolutely necessary to play it. The fact that we're getting a 6/5 elusive, that alone could just win us the game and turn this around. Maybe not anymore because he has an elusive blocker, and we probably have to... Oh, actually, we might... So we do have enough to kill them, but... Let's try to bait something out, because we're not currently dead because of our recall, right? So that's our only fast card. If we ever... Oof. Yeah, I guess we have to play this now. If he had any, like, hard removal, he would have just played it. Because that doesn't even do anything, so... I guess he's wasting his turn by playing that. So I'd rather... Because if he had a stun, he would just stun it, right? Why would he play a slow speed spell to, like, pass his turn? That doesn't make any sense. If he had a stun, he'd just play a stun. I guess he just really doesn't want me to draw, so yeah, we're just gonna deny it and recall the elusive. Super awkward. I obviously didn't want that to, like, play out like that. Okay, so he's like he's so surprised. He's like, what the fuck is that bullshit? I'm sweating because I don't really have much. Oh, wait. Why was that 3 mana? I didn't actually think he could replay it. That actually super sucks for me. Okay, at least he didn't attack. I don't know why he didn't attack. That's crazy. So we're gonna wipe our boards regardless. So I think we just open attack. Hopefully he trades one of the sentries. Right? Or no? Do we go wide? He's clearly hurting on units, right? So okay, that does nothing. So we're gonna wipe the board no matter what at the end of the turn, so might as well just get in as much damage as we can and trade and get the draw right now. I mean, 2 damage is not a lot, guys, but you know, all things considered, the fact that we're just throwing random nonsense at him, 2 damage is not bad. 2 damage is not bad at all. Okay, there's the second Morgana. That does hurt a lot. So we have to play both of these because we have to kill the Morgana or we just lose. So we're going to do 3 damage and then 4 damage, so that equals 7. If he has a buff for Morgana, we just lose the game. Just kidding. We drew a Sky's Descent, deal 15 to everything. Yeah, we're still going to play this just because we need the draw, so we want our unit to die. Oh my god, a Celestial Blessing, so holy shit. So we have hard removal, and then a buff card. And then another hard removal. I mean, guys, we super lucked out, guys. So I can't believe we turned that. We're going to win the game now. We're going to win the game, dude. We're going to win the game off of just the most random bullshit. So, Sky's Descent looks pretty good right now. Yeah, just let it rip. I mean, Morgana's 5 mana, right? Or 4? I forget. Dude, we're at 14 health. We were at 2 before, right? We went from 2 health to 14 health just because of random nonsense that we're drawing. I can't believe it. We top decked a Mord. That's not even like I have to pass just because that's too insane. So luckily we do have an Obliterate for that because he can just because that thing revives itself, so we have to use the Obliterate on it. Okay, so he has a lot of heals. So we are going to get another free attack on Mord, so that's going to help us out, maybe. I was thinking about buffing him, but honestly, like, this card is pretty bad, pretty useless. I'd rather just have, like, an extra 3 mana for maybe, like, something crazy. Emperor's Divide. Okay, summon. Okay, that's an Obliterate. That really sucks. But whatever. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, it only works on other allies. You can't kill him and to revive him, right? So we're gonna have to click a pass on that, sadly. It's absolute. Okay, so he just drew a unit. Cool. 4 damage is not enough to kill me anymore. This alone could just win us the game, right? So we're just gonna play this, and hopefully we just win off of this. Just random bullshit. Activate. That has to be his last unit. Yeah, we could Vengeance the last one to guarantee it. Or actually, no, it's we win either way. Oh my god, that's so insane, guys. So insane and nonsensical game. We're just gonna show him that we have the Vengeance just in case he has the 3rd Morgana. It doesn't matter. This game is over, guys. We brought it back from 2 health. I don't even know how long this game was. This game was like a 30-minute game. It's insane. We just kept on top decking like exactly what we needed. We top decked the Ruination, the 11 mana one, the red one. I forget what it's called. You know, we top decked the Vengeance. We top decked the Obliterate exactly when we needed the Obliterate. I mean, we top decked the free board generation. We top decked. Oh my god, guys. This whole entire game was insane, bro. So give this deck a try, guys. Don't give it like super high expectations. You're gonna get complete random nonsense. The chances of complete random nonsense working out in your favor is obviously slim. So, you know, if you guys do check this deck out, just, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Have some fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. You're not gonna be winning very consistently with it, but when you get games like this, I mean, I think it's all worth it, guys. So if this was enjoyable for you guys, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Dreadlock Samurai out.